What's going on, beautiful people? I pray that y'all are doing phenomenally well. So, I'm actually going to do a live comping video today. This has been probably one of the most requested videos that I get so many times that people are getting stuck on running comps. So, on this video, I figure since I actually have to run comps on a property that we just picked up, well, why not just come on here, hit record, so this way it can add value to you. So if you get value out of this, please, I need you to do me a favor. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and share. Not just for me, we are trying to create a movement of people who are committed to building generational wealth by serving other people. And we want to spread the word and spread the message, and we are doing that. So every time you like and subscribe, it definitely helps spread the message. So let's create a movement of new investors in 2025. But anywho, let's jump right into it. So what I want to do here, this is PropStream I have pulled up. Once you get logged in, this is what's going to come up on PropStream. There'll be a link in the description for a 7-day free trial. I highly recommend using PropStream, y'all. I have been using PropStream since I started. Listen, this company has been around for over 20 years. I'm not just trying to pitch PropStream. I'm not just trying to push that product. I'm telling y'all this because I truly believe it will help you. There's so many other platforms out there that are going to promise you the world. Well, guess what? PropStream has been battle tested, okay? They've been around for 20 years. That in itself says a lot. Also, another thing is that they're backed by Stewart Title. So think about the amount of data that they get access to. But anywho, I digress. Now that we have the property here, we'll put the property address, or I'll say this main page, I'm sorry. This is the property that I want to run comps on. Okay, so the first thing that I'm trying to do, and I'm going to just try to think out loud and talk out loud, and prayerfully this makes sense. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Some things that catches my attention right off the top is, do you see all of this commercial stuff over here? Right? I want to stay away from that. We don't want to use any commercial comps. I don't even want to cross over this Lake Ridge Parkway either, okay? Actually, now that I'm seeing this, I know exactly where this community is. I've driven by there before. We don't want to cross over this major intersection. We want to stay right here in our little pocket. I don't know if y'all can see my little mouse hand going, where all of these homes are, okay? Another thing, when you're even looking at this, you can kind of zoom in a little bit here and just see things from a high level. It looks like most of these places don't have pools. It's funny because like when you're doing deals in like Florida and Tampa and stuff, you're going to see that like every other house has a pool in the backyard. And it's really funny. And that's something to keep in mind. If your house has a pool and all of the other houses don't, that may affect your comps in a good way. It might boost your ARV up just a little bit, not much, but a little bit. But it can also hurt in a sense to where, let's say every house had a pool and yours did not. That could actually hurt you in a sense. But so now I want to go on here, click on the property details, because now we have an idea on the neighborhood. Click right here where it says comparable and nearby listings. Okay. PropStream is already going to have it preset for you for a half a mile, and it's going to go a year out in date range, which I think is completely fine. You can go in here and make any type of changes. Let's say, for example, we saw those commercial comps. I don't want those commercial comps in here. I don't even want to look at them. So I'm going to select on residential. I can even go in here and go to property type and say, I don't want townhouses. I don't want condos, anything like that, duplexes. I only want single family houses. And this is just going to tighten up my search a little bit. So it's just a little cleaner and clearer for me to take a look at here. So when I go here, This is my property right here. I want to look at the houses that are over here in my area. Okay. So like 1, 4, and 2 over here, that's across the tracks. I don't want to cross those. So let's take a look at number 5. Look, this has a pool. How ironic. And we were just talking about pools. So I don't actually want to use this for a comp because this property has a pool and ours don't. I would use it if I had no other comps, but let's wait and see. I would just take a little deduction from it. So let's go to 3 right here. This house is nice, it's clean, it's livable. I want you to think about this when you're looking at your comps. Think about your comps as the standard that you set, okay? So when we look at this house, what I mean by standard, just look at the quality of materials. The house, it isn't fully 2025 updated, but it has nice flooring, kind of decent tile in the kitchen, right? It's livable, it's clean, it's nice, it's not run down. It's really kind of a middle ground there. So if we select this, that is our standard, meaning every single house that we select going forward needs to be in this quality condition, okay? And I like this for a comp. I'm actually going to use it. So that's number 3. Let's look at 15 and 14 and 9. So let's look at number 9 right here. Number 9 looks like it was sold as a rental. Again, if you compare them, the quality, the standard is about the same, right? It's a really kind of medium ground. It's not fully 2025 standards, but it's clean, it's livable. This one does have some upgrades. It looks like they kind of updated the closets there a little bit, did a little accent wall here, nothing extreme. That was number 9. Let's take a look at 14. Now, for me, I typically only need about 1 to 3 comps, okay? You don't need 15 comps. If I only had 1 single comp, then I would only use 1 single comp. Just use what you have there. Now, if you're going to flip this house, I think that's a different question or a different ball game that you should be asking yourself if you only have 1 comp there. I like this one. This one is a solid comp for me. Let me get some water, y'all. I'm sorry. That was, what number was that we were looking at? 14? I like that one. And then let's take a look at 15 for the last one. Perfect. I'll use this one for a comp too, because if you notice, everything is in alignment in condition wise. So this actually couldn't be a picture perfect example here on these. This one just needs a little more cleaning up, but I would still use it. I think it's fine. So now here's the thing, and what's very important when it comes to running comps, right? Remember, houses are sold on a price per square foot model. If you notice, when I was running the comps, I didn't really pay attention to the bedroom bathroom count, right? Because I'm more worried about the condition and quality of those houses. So when I say that houses are built on a price per square foot, if you go right here at the top of your comps, let me see if I can highlight that. You see where it says $122 a square foot. So now we're going to take that $122 a square foot and we're going to multiply it by the square feet on our property, which is going to be up here at the top left corner where it says square feet, 1387. So I need my calculator. I'm not that good. Give me 1 second. So if we take 13,887 and multiply that by, let's just say $122 a square foot, that's going to give us an ARV of 174,214. That is right there our after repair value on this property, okay? Just that simple. We did that in less than 10 minutes, probably less than 5 minutes, right? Only because I've been explaining it and trying to walk through, so I was taking my little time. But running comps should not take you 20, 30 minutes whatsoever, okay? People always come to me and say, Clifford, what do I do if there's no comps? There's nothing that you can do. What can you do if there's no comps, right? Typically speaking, if there's no comps, I'm going to just simply give them what the county has the property appraised at, and I'm going to move on. I'm not going to sit here and try to rack my brain and figure things out when there's nothing to go on. So I pray that this was helpful for y'all on running comps. Let me know what you think, or if you got any other questions, leave them in the comments below. Also, I have some incredible events coming up. Check the description box below. I have a live in-person mastermind style event coming up. Also, for all of my people that aren't in Texas, I have a live 3-day virtual event that you can be a part of too. So y'all have a beautifully blessed one. I'll see you soon.